guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be going through phases 1 through 5 that have been out in Royal High Campus 3 for the past few days. They finally brought the new Campus 3 to the game on the 9th of August. And so I'm going to be going through phases 1 through 5 that they have already released. And then I'm going to be going over phase 6 that they have just released on the 20th of August of this recording. And so after I go through all of the phases that they've released up until that point, I'm going to show you guys the new dormitory bathing quarters that have been released for level 500 plus as of this recording. So let's get into it. I'm excited. So this is what phase 1 was. With the addition of the going through the forest for mission to get your elements, you can get these 4 elements that I have, plus fire and dark after a certain amount of leveling up in the new Campus 3. But you can only pick one of them. And once you go through and, once you pick your elements, you go through the quest that they've got. And once you get through that quest, you get to have a chance of changing your element again. And it allows you to do an obby or a written test. If you do the written test, it will give you the elements that they think match your personality. If you know an element that you already want, you are going to need to do the exam that has the obby and questions instead of the written test. So this is what phase 1 was. Phase 2 introduced the front office. So let's just go ahead and go on in. All right, now once we get into the front office, you would needed to walk up to Poppy for phase 2 in order to become an official Royal High student. She gives you your dorm key whenever you ask her for your dorm key, and then you can also ask her for where the locker courtyard is. Now, the locker courtyard is what phase 3 was, so let's go ahead and go on in. The release of phase 3 allowed you to come into this locker courtyard and pick a locker. Then, from there, you can create your own code and get into your locker. This is how my locker looks, but you can click on the inside locker button and click the shop for your locker supplies, and you could purchase what items you wanted to put inside of your locker. You also were able to decorate the door and paint it. Then once you get to a certain level for your Sparkly Star achievements, you become able to decorate the locker door, the locker walls, and your shelf. And they did have the Tidy Textbook game available at one point, but they disabled it for some problems. You also began the access of being able to buy stuff from the vending machines for your hunger level, as well as being able to go into the powder room, which is known as the bathroom, to use the bathroom for quests or washing your hands for quests, anything that you really could desire. And so you were able to buy snacks, use the bathroom. The next phase that they released was phase 4. Phase 4 consisted of the class. The class that they released is musical chairs, so we can go ahead and go on in. This is the musical chairs area. I have a friend in here, wow. And musical chairs allows you to compete against other people to try and get first place. If you get first place in a public server, it gives you a badge for getting first place right here. First place in musical chairs for the first time badge. The next phase is phase 5. Phase 5 allowed you to go to your dorm. So let's go ahead and go to our dorm. Now with the access of phase 5 for your dorms, you gain the ability to be able to decorate your dorm. And so I'm going to showcase my dorm to you guys. This is the dorm that you guys can get for 500,000 diamonds in Royal High. So let me go ahead and just get out of the way for you guys so I can show you guys what a 500,000 costing dorm can get you. So this is how I decided to make the outside of my dorm. When you go in, you're greeted with what I like to call entryway, and to the left you have my closet, my walk-in closet I like to call it. It's got my favorite shoes and skirts and a couple accessories at the top because I didn't have much of an options for what accessories I owned. You get to get a bunch of decor from stuff you already own, so you don't have to buy a bunch of decor from the shop. You just get it in your inventory. Then to the right of whenever you first walk in, you've got my little desk area for whenever I log in for the day, as well as a little study area in the corner for if you need to study. And whenever you go straight into the left, whenever you first walk in, you are greeted with a staircase that leads up to my vanity area. This is where I do all my makeup. This is where I do all of my, usual girly things, brushing my hair. And if you turn around, you can actually pick up luggage, or you can pick up the Goddess of Triumph Parasol if you need to go out for a stroll, or if you need a suitcase for anything. Whenever you go to the left of my closet, you are greeted with the upstairs area for my bedroom area. Up here, I have my bed. I have a book of where I write in all my little secrets. Sorry, they're secrets, I can't tell you guys. As well as my favorite bunny. And I've also got my bubbly lamp and my alarm clock for school so I don't get late to class. As well as my kettle and cups for whenever I get thirsty in my dorm. I've also got one of my dogs up here. I've also got my laundry and my favorite flowers up here. And if you go back down and turn to the left, next to the staircase for my bed area, you're greeted with my plushies and my slippers that I wear around the dorm, as well as my other puppy. And if you turn around to the back of it, you are greeted with my halo collection and a ladder to reach all my halos, as well as my mirror for whenever I'm putting on each halo to see which one matches my outfit. And you are also greeted with a bench that you can just sit on and relax, as well as my backpacks and my strawberry picnic basket whenever I want to go for a picnic, as well as my harp and my parasol for just casual strolls. And if you turn to directly in front whenever you first walk in, you are greeted with my sitting area for my royalty side. And so this is my dorm, and this is roughly what you can get for 500,000 diamonds in Royal High. Now let's go for the moment you've all been waiting for, and we'll go ahead and go to the dormitory shower corridors. Exciting. I believe you do have to come up these stairs, so whenever you first load in, you have to come up these stairs. I don't think it matters which side you come up from. Oh, I just ran into the wall. You come up the stairs, and then I believe that right in front of the pool area, you go to these stairs that can lead to the second floor, but instead of going up for the second floor, you go down, and you are met with the dormitory bathing quarters. Now, these are only out for level 500 plus as of me recording this on the 20th of August. So if it's not out for you yet because you're not level 500 or higher, please do not come for me because you have been warned that it's only for 500 plus. So let's go ahead and explore it together. Alright, so this is the dormitory bathing quarters. Whenever you first walked in, you're greeted with the curtains for going to the lounge section, the locker section, and the showers and the vanities and the beauty area. And then on the right, you've got the relaxation room. This door you can't go in though. So on the right, you're greeted with the relaxation room. It's above a glass that has flowing water underneath, which is really pretty. And when you go straight, you're greeted with some vending machines inside of the bathing quarters in case you don't feel like going to the locker area whenever you're in your dorms. Either way you go, whether you walk left or right, you are still greeted with the locker, showers, vanities, and beauty amenities area. However, if you go all the way to the right, you'll see the Valkyrie Gymnasium area. But this is not releasing until phase 10, so we've still got 4 more phases to go. Now, if you go to the right, you're greeted with the showers and changing areas. You're greeted with the student laundry and dorm cleaning. But if you go to the left, you're greeted with the porcelain thrones and some more shower and changing area. So let's go ahead and go into the porcelain throne since now we're over on this side. The porcelain thrones is some more bathrooms. This allows you to actually be able to brush your teeth inside of the dorm, so you no longer have to go to the locker room to be able to brush your teeth. You can also use the bathroom in here for if you get a quest that requires you to use the bathroom. Now let's go down to the showers and changing area. This says, notice, please conserve our soft mist mystical mountain hot spring water for other students by turning off the faucet when not in use. Thank you. If you walk into one of these stalls, it allows you to get your hygiene up. So like being able to get your sleep energy up and getting your hunger, you can also now get your hygiene level up. Your hunger gives you about 55% towards your level. The energy gives you 62%, and the hygiene gets you about 52 or something like that. So altogether, they give you 163% for your level, which gives you a little over a level and a half every time you do all of them from 0 to 100. I'll go ahead and finish this later. You do turn it off and on by this hot and cold button. You can turn a light on with this. Let's go ahead and go out of the bathing quarters. And now we are put onto the right side if we went in through the left. The right side gives you a student laundry and dorm cleaning. This is where you can do your laundry for the quest that requires you to do your laundry. There's also a little race over here that you can do in a basket. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. It's very difficult to try to actually finish it. As you can see, if you don't have friends doing this with you, other baskets will knock into you and they will knock you off. But this is what the dormitory bathing quarters was, as well as all of the other phases up until this point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.